Reading Indian literature isn't that bad when you pick the right books. Hi, this is Ashu, and I'll recommend you 4 books by Indian authors that are probably going to help you read more of Indian literature. I recently read all 4 of them, and they were really nice, and I immediately became a fan. So here we go. The first one we have is Cobalt Blue by Mr. Sachin Kundalkar, originally published in Marathi in 2006. Then it was re-released in 2013 with an English translation by Mr. Jerry Pinto. It is a tale of love and heartbreak. Two siblings, Tanay and Anuja, fall in love with the same man who is a tenant in their house. He's also a man of mystery. He has no surname, no friends, no family. He's just kind of an artist with no plans for the future. The book portrays the disruption of a traditional family by a complete stranger and also by mere boundaries and limitations created by the society, like a female having a boy cut and a guy using a lotion. There's a movie of this story too. You can watch it on Netflix, but don't forget the rule. Just read the book first and then watch the movie. Also, the movie kind of focuses more on the guy part, but the book is fair and you can watch the movie because it's very nice. The theme is really artistic. This is another masterpiece, and it's actually more than that, and this is surely going to be a classic in future. No, actually all of the books that I mentioned in this video are going to be classics in future for sure. This book is just Ramayana, but from the perspective of Sita. She narrates the whole tale. Everything that happens to her, everything she feels, everything that she's witnessing. Well, this is not exactly the Ramayana, but you will experience it from a different point of view. The story is really whimsical and magical. It was my first Chitra Banerjee book, and I want to read more of her books. If you have read any cool books from Chitra Banerjee, feel free to suggest. This one is kind of special because I have met the author in a book fair, but I neither got a signed copy nor a picture. This is Samsara by Mr. Saksham Garg. It's a fantasy kind of book filled with Indian mythology, mystery, and a secret society called Vanyasa that exists in the deep Himalayan valleys. 10 souls are chosen to be a part of this world, and this time it is Aman who is the main protagonist of the book. His father mysteriously dies, and he's burdened by it, and suddenly he's kidnapped and taken to Vanyasa, where he has to train himself to ancient arts to prepare for a much about journey. People are confusing this book with Harry Potter, but you don't have to. Let Harry Potter be Harry Potter and let Samsara be Samsara. Either way, I read this book in 2 days, and trust me, you're gonna love it. I have reviewed this book already in one of my videos. Mr. Prem Chand does not need an introduction. We have all read his stories either intentionally or unintentionally in our school textbooks. I had a few chapters from the story of Mr. Prem Chand in my Urdu and English textbooks in my 6th standard. Mr. Prem Chand is one of the best Indian authors, and his stories teach basic wisdom that is so lost today and needs to be relearned. This book is a collection of his short stories, and I think it's a good start. Mr. Prem Chand's writing is very comprehensive, but starting with short stories is always better. His most known and celebrated story is Eidgah, in which Hamid, a young orphan kid, buys a pair of tongs on Eid, not for himself but for his grandmother to protect her hand while she cooks. The story is very emotional, very deep, and very beautiful. I remember the day when our English teacher was weeping when she read this story to us in our school. These were some of the amazing books that I read, and I really hope you read them very soon. Thank you for watching.